gun. It's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Childs. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchison, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on third down. The pressure is coming, and it falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Childs. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always 1 touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Marsh.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Childs. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Childs. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line on no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Childs. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Michigan 14, Michigan State 0.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
On the ground, it's Haynes. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's this one. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now.
Check. Red 70, black saw. Set.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Spartans will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Black 14.
QB keeper all the way. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Michigan State.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Boy, I'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal.
Check. Blue 27, let's go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Will go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is brought down. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. To throw, it's Childs. Caught quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Spartans will crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. They'll try a pass here. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here.
Check. Right 18, rock. All right. Indy. Easton. Come on, Lizard.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks right and lets it fly. Touchdown, Sparty. They count the drive with 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the run, it's Haynes. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Childs. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Spartans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. They'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The sure hands. It's strong. Defense will wrap them up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Childs. Caught over the middle, it's McCray. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go with a direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting 4th down and inches.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Spartans! And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good.
Michigan State, 16.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Ball handed to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Will take a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. What a catch! They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. We've got him now for a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield. It's a child. And it's caught. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Throwing off play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So after the miss, it's still a 2-point lead.
16, Michigan 14.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the 1st down. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Bootleg looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Ed Stewart. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With sure hands, it's strong. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But near the sticks, it's Haynes. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Morgan. The defense drops him for a loss. They're backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They're going to run it. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down there.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Let's go. Right. Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Childs. Grab made by the tight end. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick dart to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Childs. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Grab behind the line. He's Smush. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, but they find the end zone this time out. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that practice.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice grab. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake. They're going to pass it. Quick throw to the left side. Pulls it in. It's strong. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He'll throw it now. It's reeled in. It's more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Childs. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He shreds the tackle. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
That's caught. It's McCray. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. Looking to throw it again.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Childs. He lets it rip. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Held to a field goal their first drive. Now in 3rd and goal. Can they find the end zone this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan State!
Let's go! What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. something in the final 30 seconds of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Haynes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Dropping back. It's Childs. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Frazier.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Michigan offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refuses to go down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Wolverines have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Michigan. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Childs. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw here. Tries the right with a quick throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Bites into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the left side with a toss. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
They got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. He finds the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of right from this offense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up.
Yankee blue, acorn, hornet.
And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.